Hello, welcome back to my channel and welcome to another makeup tutorial. I wanted to do a holiday look featuring the Charlotte Tilbury Instant Look in a palette with the light one. However, I did want to show you an easy way to deepen it up if you are just wanting that depth, so stay tuned. But I'm going to go ahead and just start with my skincare routine. Start by spraying my face with the Dermalactives Toner. And just patting it into my skin and letting it sit for a minute. And then my J.Lo That Glow Serum. And again, just patting that into my skin as well. And just letting it sit for just a minute. After that, I'm going to go into my moisturizer. I am going to go in with my Elemis Pro-Collegen Marine Cream. And again, just put that all over my face. My skin is a little bit dry around my cheeks, so I want to make sure I'm getting some extra moisture there. It's that time of the year. And then I'm really just going to rub it in, focusing on the drier patches on my skin. And from Dr. Brandt, I'm just going to go in with the D.N.A Triple Peptide Eye Cream. Just putting a little bit on my finger and placing it underneath my eyes. And for a little bit of lip prep, I'm going to go in with the Da-lish Lip Scrub. I actually really do like this lip scrub. Not a huge fan of lip scrubs, but this one actually is really nice. I prefer a lip oil, but when I am wanting a lip scrub, this one seems to be one of my favorites. Next, I'm going to go in with brows. I'm just going to fill them in with the Charlotte Tilbury Brow Cheat. Just not doing anything super fancy, and I really can't do this on camera, but we're going to try. I'm just going to fill them in. Get that tail filled in. Use my spoolie. Blend it out. I'm going to go in with the Dominique Cosmetics Clear Brow Gel and just put them in place. For face primer today, I am going to go into the Dr. Brandt Luminizer Primer. I absolutely love this because it does have the skin caring properties, while also giving a little bit of luminosity to the skin. I'm just going to take a brush and blend it in. Looks like I may have gotten a little bit too much on, but it'll work out just fine. I really do like this primer. It's really one of my favorites. Going into eyes, I'm going to prime with my Appeal Hydrating Eyeshadow Primer. This is almost empty. I absolutely love the wand on this thing. I love how cooling it is. I have been using this so much. I got this in a BoxyCharm a while back and it is almost empty. I might end up wanting to go online and repurchase this because this is one of my all-time favorite eyeshadow primers. And then I'm just going to go in with the face powder in this palette and just press that down. And I'm going to start this look off by going into this transition shade here called Eye Smoke. And I'm going to blend that in the crease here. I love a very pink holiday look. I very much like, I know there's a lot of people who are like reds and greens, and I'm all for like the traditional Christmas colors, but just like the girly girl side of me just really screams like pink and pretty, and it's just time to pull out like all of those sparkly fun colors. And I love it. I am going to go into a little bit of the bronzer shade here just to kind of add a base to my outer V, but I am going to go ahead and smoke this out in just a minute with a deeper eyeshadow. Now, the only step I take when I am really wanting to deepen up a look with this palette is just to add a gray eyeshadow in my outer corner. I am going to just use the one in my project pan. I'm just going to use this gray one from the Urban Decay Naked Ultimate Basics palette. But use any gray. Use like a smaller brush, something that you just get in the outer corner super easy. And I'm just going to take it. I'm just going to stamp it in the outer corner and just slowly blend up. You don't want to go super quick with this process. You just want to kind of slowly blend, and then take your blending brush and just blend that out, and you'll see when the look comes together just how this adds like the perfect amount of depth. Again, just take any gray eyeshadow and just blend it out. You can even use like a dark brown. You can use a black if you want to, but I would recommend building it up a little bit more with like a grayer shade, depending on what kind of look you want. I feel like with this particular color story, I like the cool tone that the gray adds, but just slowly building it up. And again, just taking your brush with your transition shade and building it up. And that's literally all I'm going to do to deepen up this look, other than put this same shade on my lower lash line. But I'm going to go back into the palette. I am going to take the Enhance shade. I am going to take the Enhance shade on a brush and just get a base down for the shimmery shade that I will be going into. So just take that, going in with that. And now I'm going to take my finger, take that sparkly shade in the palette, and just add to that. I think that adding that color on top just adds the perfect amount of sparkle. It is so beautiful, and just absolutely gorgeous. I love how that turned out. I love the smokiness that it gives my eye, and then obviously going back in and blending as you need to. Again, just so beautiful. I am going to do my face makeup, come back and fix that lower lash line. For foundation, I am going to take my Dior Forever Skin Perfecting Foundation. I think this is the one that came out around the holidays last year. And I'm just going to put that all over my face. I'm going to take a sponge, spray the sponge. I'm just using my Mario Badescu facial spray, and just blend that out. So tell me, are you more of a pinky kind of girly Christmas lover, or do you prefer your more reds and greens and traditional colors? I think for us, we got our Christmas stuff up right before Thanksgiving. Not typically my way of wanting to do things, but just timing and with our schedules and everything we have going on this holiday season, we just did what we had to do. But we did do a little bit more of an old-fashioned style. Like, we've got like a Christmas tree with like the fake snow on it. We got it from Lowe's a few years ago. And then we were doing a lot of like old-fashioned like reds and golds, but we're also adding in a lot of pops of pink. A lot of our Christmas ornaments are like food themed. So we've kind of got that combination of girly but also old-fashioned. It's really, really beautiful. But tell me, I want to know, what's your Christmas decorating style? What's your personal style this time of year? I think it's so much fun just to bring out like all the glitter and the fun and just the colors, and it's just like, once I'm in this time of year, I'm in it. But prior to it, I'm not a big fan of getting into it a little bit prematurely. But now that it's after Thanksgiving, I'm in full holiday mode. I am going to take my Dior Forever Backstage Concealer and just shape that. I'm going to brighten a little bit, use that to shape my eyelids or my outer corner. And then my nose. I'm just going to blend that out here. But we went to like a Christmas like holiday festival last night with some friends. It was really, really fun. We've got some stuff going on today with some friends. So we're just kind of like in full on holiday mode. Next, I'm going to go back in with that gray eyeshadow and smoke out my lower lash line. And I'm going to take just the bronzer shade from the face palette and just smoke that out. Just to kind of just diffuse that a little bit. I don't want it too strong right there. And then I'm going to just take that Enhanced shade again and pop that on my inner corner. Just brightening her up. Go ahead and do the cheeks. I'm just going to take the bronzer shade here. Just bronze up my face. I am using a big fluffy brush. You might want to use a smaller brush with this palette, but I'm okay to work with it. I'm not too worried about it. And taking the blush in the palette, popping it on the cheeks, adding that flush of color, putting it on the nose, and taking the highlighter. I don't think it's a glowy blush. I consider it a highlighter. Placing it on top in all of the areas I would typically highlight my face. And spray, I'm going to take my Ace Beaute Set Lock Setting Spray. I got this in a box of charm a few months ago. Alright, I wiped off my lip prep. I am going to go in with my Misho Beauty lip liner. I'm just wearing a pinky nude, so any pinky nude will work. On top of that, I am going to put on my Charlotte Tilbury Pillowtalk Fair Little Light Pinky Nude shade. I think it's so beautiful with this palette. And off camera, I am going to put on my Clinique High Impact Mascara in the black shade. You could use a brown mascara if you wanted to, but for a more dramatic look like this, I do like to use a black mascara. So this is the Clinique High Impact Mascara. I almost forgot, but I do want to put some of that face powder underneath my eyes and across my nose because I do wear glasses. But that is the finished makeup look done. I'm going to go finish getting ready to go and I will show you the completed look. That's the look done. Very festive, very pink, very holiday-esque. I am wearing a shirt that says "Bless This Belly." I am 28 weeks pregnant. So yeah, I love how that one shade just completely transformed the whole look and the whole palette. I am just obsessed with this look for the holiday seasons. So yeah, if you are new here, welcome to my channel. I do videos focusing on beauty and lifestyle, and my goal on this platform is to share my love for beauty, as well as my love for Jesus Christ as my Lord and Savior. If that's what you're into, hit that subscribe button, and if not, we still want to stick around, hit that subscribe button, and I will see you in the next one. Bye guys.